feel the gray has actually grown since the last review. No monkey business. This is probably going to be a couple of puns.
So very close to being red.
Primate, killer animal movie, horror movie. There's also a strangely, I guess, high amount of killer monkey movies. You could also throw Outbreak in there maybe, or movies where monkeys have some sort of role in setting up a horror movie. So the ones that come to mind, Primal Rage, Monkey Shines. There's also the Monkey and Phenomena. I mean, look, lots of shout outs. Monkeys doing horror work for decades. So here we go. Killer Monkey. Your plot. Family went through a loss, kind of drifted apart. They're working their way back together. They also have a pet monkey that people taught to talk. It gets rabies. Cue the violence. There's a few things like, this is not a smart movie, and that's fine. You do not need to be a smart movie to be a fun movie. Tons of dumb horror films. Tons of dumb films that are a blast. The problem with this film is that if your brain is functioning, multiple times in the film you have to ask, how many people does it take to take down a chimp? Because this isn't a gorilla or ape. It's like, what was it was 100 people versus gorilla, I think was that thing online for a while. This is a chimp. As in Curious freaking George. Is Curious George? I think he was a chimp, right? Either way, they're small. There's like monkey, then there's like chimp, and then there's like gorilla. And I'm not saying that you're not scared of a super violent, rabies-infested chimp and that fear might affect you. But the people in this movie do so many just stupid things. For instance, there's a part where they're trapped in a pool. It's actually a very long part of the movie where they're treading water. Girl gets out of the pool, and there is like 4 bar stools right there. Like tall, they look sturdy, probably like IKEA bar stools. Shout out IKEA, you want to sponsor this video. And the whole time I'm thinking, swing the stool. Like the the chimp is like 3.5 feet tall, 3 feet. You are a grown woman. Swing that stool. You ain't got to be like weightlifting, I squat 400 pounds human being. Just swing the stool. If you make marginal contact twice, this movie is over. There's this weird thing that happens repeatedly in the movie where like every adult human being is completely useless. Not just the women. No. This is a movie of equality. Perhaps the 2 most useless young men in the history of time. And look, you can be drunk. You can really want to hook up. You can show up at a stranger's house with attractive women, wrecked, apparently driving across an entire island on only instincts because you are severely intoxicated. That happens. I'll buy it. However, will I buy 2 jock dudes as soon as this chimp shows up, running around the house screaming like they're 4 years old, flailing limbs? No! Someone in this movie has to be. In fact, look, I'm not spoiling anything, but when anybody in this movie actually fights the chimp, they get the upper hand extremely quick. I gotta let it go, right? Look, there's good gore. There's some really good kills. There's a couple of really well shot tension scenes. The problem is just that, like, I know it's just trying to be dumb fun. I get it. But it's really hard for me. Like, you have to ask, how many adults does it take to take down a chimp? I'm saying 2. If there's objects, hard objects nearby, 2 max. This one takes like 4 women and like 3 to 4 men at different points in the movie. It was rough. But I mean, there was some genuine fun moments in here, and a few people in the crowd, not packed, but a few people in the crowd with the oohs and the ahs. So there's that. This just, I struggled with it. Not a horrible time. Chomped the popcorn. This wasn't like Walking Out of the Monkey where I was like, I'm never seeing a movie by this guy again based on the damn trailer. I'm definitely not bitter about that still. Overall, it was an ape time. These puns are bananas. 5 out of 10 on the film scale. 6 out of 10 on the horror scale. This is a bad movie. And look, acting's not bad in this. The leads and whatnot really do go all in. Like, no one's really phoning in a performance except those two guys in the middle that are intoxicated. They phoned in being a male. Oh, it's so bad. If you just want animal violence and you want faces being ripped off by rabid monkeys, well, look, you're going to get your fill in here. And it goes by fast. This is not a long movie. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It goes for it. You're just going to have to just go along for the ride. Turn the brain off. Turn it off. Boop. Till next. Happy 2026, y'all.